Alright everybody, my name is Sandy Cruz. Today we're going to be talking about Espeak. Apparently there are two different ways of using Espeak. There is the one that I'm using right now, which is the inbuilt one, and there is the one that I have on Linux. It definitely, it sounds pretty okay to me. Then we tried the inbuilt one that I compiled myself for my for the flight simulator on Linux.
Sticky over in and live. Sticky over these and live. Beep.
Beep. How do you do this? Here we go.
C172P. C182. Engines. Generic. Instruments. Instruments 3D. Models. Panels. Readme.c182. Storage. Systems. Thumbnail.jpg. UFO. Seniors never have been linked.
It's kind of like the Elven one that Google have given us for the for Linux, well, for Chrome OS. Let's see here.
Space.
Thing is.
Space. C172P, C182 engines, generic instruments, 3D models, panels, readme.c182 storage systems, thumbnail.jpg, UFO, seniors never have been linked.
It really sounds okay, stable to me, but I don't know what Matthias mean when he talks about it on the mailing list. So I want to check out if it's really true or false. Then of course we're gonna, as always, put it up on YouTube for everybody to review if the claims are false or true. Here we go.
Windows status chart.
This also really, you know, it's kind of I think my Google Drive. I'll take my it also really reads the pronunciations gorgeously. I'll take my basic book in nursery. Body and Wellness. Tab created. I just give it a little weight to, and then I open up the book right here and let's
Syrdaje Professionen neben Bovin Winter ist Henau Kirsten Helskol Messen Syrdaje Feier Profession du Profession du Syrdaje Professionen du Periods Online du Evidence Messiat Syrdaje Praxis Syrdaje Feier Syvasive du Syrdaje Feier Senasive Trefme Amsols Fullkomskens Messiat Syrdaje Praxis Tortrefme Klorogie Trefme den professionelle Amsols was Tilgang til Amiven am Syrdaje Trefme Syrdajaskens Wirksamkeit Für Sonnhilfsframen Abemane Syrdaje für Vorbyggende Syrdaje Torför Rehabilitierende Syrdaje Für Behandlende Syrdaje für Umhallende Syrdaje für den professionelle Relation mit dem Patient Syrdajaske
That really, I don't know, Matthias, I have, obviously things could be better on you know, the Chromebook. That's not what I'm saying, but I want to make a little point. I'm trying to find the right words to describe this issue with I have with it, because you know, otherwise people are gonna get sad, and I don't want that to happen. But Chromebooks have in the past been relatively cheap. I can go out on Amazon. I can I did read the you know, the whole Chrome unboxing site. I was right. Not that I'm surprised, but if you have a stable platform as to build upon, then your whole system becomes stable. And I don't think it's Espeak being not stable on the earlier Chromebooks. I think it simply was the computer not being capable of, you know, running all of the things that persons, specifically blind persons, you know, using Android, using... I had this from one of the guys on the mailing list. I think it was David a couple of weeks back, telling me, you know, oh, it's normal for me. I have a couple of terminal boxes, you know, Linux terminal open and Android in the background. I was like, okay, wow, if I do this on my Acer computer, I'm gonna run into problems, dude. But you know, if I do it on my Pico, no problems at all. I think it depends on how you use it. I mean, let's see if I can do this. I'm just gonna take my... Okay, so I want to say cat. Read me.
Space. Order. Newly. Space.
Thank you.
Capset.
And then say... I just...
Dot. Capem.
Yes. And then I need you to say... Pipe.
Space test is new.
This is the inbuilt Espeak from Linux reading up from a text file.
Tesla 182, approved 1996-10-03, engine from TCPS, coming out 540 81A5, rated HP, 230 HP, maximum RPM, 2400, propeller to blade from TCPS, Macaulay constant speed B2B34C 235/anti-DKB8, diameter 80.582 in, pitch range 17 dec 31.8 dec, propeller free blade from TCPS, Macaulay constant speed B3D36C 431/ATBS-A1, diameter 77.5 in 79 in, pitch range 14.9 dec 31.7 dec, all propellers from TCPS, static RPM at full throttle, 2300 RPM, 2400 RPM, velocities from TCPS, R1 maneuvering 110 kS, VNO max structural cruising 140 kS, VNE never exceed 175 kS, VFE flaps extended 100 kS, additional velocities, VX best handle of climb 63 kS, best rate of climb 80 kS, stall speed no flaps 56 kt, stall speed full flaps 50 kt, best climb 924 FPM, service ceiling 18,100 FT, takeoff ground roll 795, takeoff over 50 FT obstacle 1,540 FT, landing ground roll 590 FT, landing over 50 FT obstacle 1,390 FT, performance, cruise 80% power 6,000 FT, 140 kt, cruise 65% power 8,000 FT, 130 kt, cruise 55% power 10,000 FT, 121 kt, range 75% power 6,000 FT, 820 nm, range 65% power 8,000 FT, 910 nm, range 55% power 10,000 FT, 968 nm.
Okay, that was the gentle approach. Now we're trying the crucial one. Just gonna add a little 0 here. 1, 2, 3. Obviously, you neither I can understand the output of this neck-breaking speed, but one thing I can promise you that it doesn't stutter. So basically, Matthias, the only thing you need is probably a faster CPU, a little more RAM, and your system will run just fine. I do believe in Chromebooks, but I also believe in, ideally, I would love all Chromebooks to have a small hard drive, a beefy processor, and a heck of a lot of RAM. If I had I actually do. I have a student that I meet in real life. I teach her how to use a Chromebook. She's like 8 years old. She's blind, and her parents are coming up to Denmark from one of the Muslim countries where there's a war going on. And I got the opportunity to help this girl, and I was jumping for joy. I was like, yes. And then obviously the first question became, what kind of computer architecture should she, have to work with? And I told them, there are gonna be some problems with her native languages. But if it comes to this, I definitely believe, she has her religion, so she needs to probably be able to read the Quran at some point, and I wanted to ensure that she had that option. Because that's the kind of girl that I am. I want to think about every aspect of the girl's situation before I'm gonna say, oh, you gotta get a Mac, you gotta get a Windows computer, because they definitely have all the Arabian languages supported. I don't know if that's the case, but I wanted her to get the cheapest computer possible. And then her dad stepped out and said, but isn't it so that you can, run some of the voices from the Android part of the computer? I was like, yeah, I'm happy you say this, because we went out, we got her a good, I think her first computer is that's also an Acer with not 2 GB RAM in it, but 4. As mine has right now, and right now it's working really, really well for her. And so obviously, as time goes by, she's gonna need maybe better and faster, and that's totally okay. I mean, I definitely don't expect a computer to $100 to be able to run the same as a computer to $1,000. I had to get a pair of Google glasses before I went out and got my Pico, which I'm really sad about, actually, because I wanted the Pixel Go with the i7 and 16 gigs and all the bells and whistles. I can also feel my computer getting slow when I use the flight sim. I mean, come on, of course I can. I mean, yes. But there are so many things turned on in that flight sim. There's the whole rendering things, and the good thing about it is that you can turn it off if your computer can't handle it. It's you can turn it off. It's no big deal. So what have we proven today? Espeak works. I'm not gonna be a judgment about saying if it works well, or bad, or good, but it works. It really does. So yeah. Have any more voices you guys want me to try out? Probably, the more free voices, the better. I will definitely do this, and I will doing this. I will admit to being pretty much against some of the updates early on this year, because it really took the breath out of my Acer computers and RAM system. But about Espeak, that I know some are depending on, well, it seems to work. I mean, I just read a book with it, and as far as I could hear, I couldn't hear any stuttering, I couldn't hear any skipping of words. So if you have a specific situation, by all means, now today is the time to speak up.